Hello, welcome. This is Sports This Morning. We're reaching live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, now let's talk sports. We continue to look at the development of cricket in Nigeria. We know that the national under-19 team, the junior Yellow Greens, they traveled to Johannesburg to play at the pre-World Cup qualifiers Division 2. Well, they tried, but it wasn't just good enough because it's Ghana and Botswana that made it to Division 1.
Shame. Close, close but no cigar.
I know.
For the Nigerian side. So, yeah.
I know what that's
better
what
luck
it is.
Next time.
That's it. Also on the show this morning, we will be looking at that crucial game. It's Claudio Ranieri going against Antonio Conte. Whose game is it? We'll continue to look at that.
We'll find out today. I mean, Conte, incredibly, is under pressure already just because he lost that game against Liverpool. And we hear the owner had a meeting late into the night to discuss the match. So there's a lot riding on this one. Leicester as well, too, hoping to go deep in this competition. We'll find out what happens tonight.
That's right.
Yeah. Also on the show, Austin, Fancy Bears.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still doing the thing.
Working. My goodness.
The Fancy Bears, they came out a couple of weeks ago, and medical data on the likes of Serena Williams, Venus was released. Now we're having
more revelations.
More revelation, more TUE revelations. Yeah, therapeutic use exemption.
Wow.
Revelations. Now it's all about Rafael Nadal and Mo Farah as well too. I mean, Austin.
Oh my God.
It's not really drama for me. I mean,
it is for me.
How is it? Like, it's not. What's the big deal?
Look at top athletes that they're trying to indict. They're trying to put out there.
They're not trying to indict anyone, though.
Yeah.
How?
It started with Simon Biles, and then they went to the Williams sister, and now it's Rafael Nadal. These guys are just coming out to say, look, these guys aren't as clean as you think they are.
We'll go back to that later.
Please, I know.
We'll get back to that later, but we'll start off with cricket.
I know.
Yeah.
We told
yesterday.
Yeah. I know, Tayo. I look at it and I'm like, I looked at the faces of those young guys. Good experience for them.
Yes.
They would have been, hoping to make it to Division 1.
Exactly.
But hey, it's not just loss. Their best wasn't just good enough. That's loss against Botswana came back to haunt them. When you lose by a wicket, it means you were close to getting it, and then you didn't get it. And then losing to Ghana also. And then Ghana, the two teams they lost to Ghana and Botswana, eventually went on to get promotion into Division 1. Not a bad one for this team. They put up some good results. Defeated Zambia, defeated Rwanda, defeated Tanzania, defeated Sierra Leone. They were just a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Austin, like I said, they won a series of games, and but it wasn't good enough. Like I said, Austin, it's good experience for them. The exposure will put them in good stead for future competitions. They just have to come back home now. They can't afford to just lick their wounds for too long. Come back, start playing, start discovering more. Cricket is not young. Cricket is for the country. So by the time they go for the next competition, they will be a lot more ready. And perhaps that time, they can get it done. They can get it over the line and qualify into Division 1. But as it is right now, it's a shame. Yeah.
And some of the guys that fall under the ages of 19 still have another opportunity to give it a try. Those guys that are 16, 17, can actually go all the way. It's heartwarming, Anytime we talk about sports at the foundational level, at where federations can learn, at where we can have a peep into the future is really, really good, And for me, some of those guys, yesterday we talked about it. It goes beyond just competing at this competition. Representing your country is also fantastic. So that's the story. Nigeria lost out in a race for the second ticket to qualify to Division 1 alongside Ghana. They defeated Tanzania. In the second inning, Nigeria quickly raced to 48 for loss of 1 wicket in the 6th over to win the encounter in 9-by-9 wickets. Tayo, the coaches are reacting. Of course, after the action comes the reaction. So we'll just listen to some of the coaches and what they had to say after the game, and then we'll come back and talk some more. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
Definitely, I feel very bad for the team because the team have put up so many hard work before here, and we deserve to qualify. But as we can see, the point difference has actually brought us down by just a single point. Botswana is ahead of us with 1 point, just a single point. They end up in 2.1, we end up in 1.2. So that's a point difference, and you just want to live with that. Someday you live to take defeat so that you can come back stronger. And the performance of the boys were good. Last 2 years in Tanzania wasn't like this, I tell you. So we have better chances also.
No, we feel relieved. We feel relieved after the bets that we had losing to Ghana in the first game, but the guys managed to come up and managed to play. They managed to play their roles and managed to get a ticket to the next level. So we feel so relieved and happy. We only thank God. Thank God.
Nigeria came third and they retained their status in Division 2. So in the next 2 years, there will be another tournament for the Division 2 teams who couldn't qualify to Division 1. The teams who have qualified so far, Ghana and Botswana, in the next 3-4 months, I think, there's another tournament for them where they'll go and play the top 3 teams in Division 1, Uganda, Namibia, and Kenya. So from there, any team that wins from there goes to the Intercontinental Trophy. Winners from there qualifies to the World Cup.
So that's it. Our coaches of the national under-19 cricket team. It's a good one for us at this stage. I keep saying it's not just the players. Coaches also have an opportunity to evaluate their performance, assess themselves, and see ways they can get better.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's over now. It's over now. It's time for them to move on.
Yeah.
You know, start getting ready for whatever competition is next for them. And who knows, they might just get it done next time around.
Coach Tamina read out a series of competition that they'll get these guys engaged in. When we spoke to the president of the Federation, Emeka Oyema, he also said it goes beyond just competing in Johannesburg. That is also about grassroots cricket development, and it's fantastic. We don't really get to talk about cricket at the top level.
Any level. Any level. Like, so this is just awesome.
This is awesome. This is an opportunity we need to grab. So it's over to the Nigeria Cricket Federation. Get us busy. Give us something to talk about. Bring our programs. Go back to the schools. Give us grassroots programs, competitions here and there. We need to start talking about cricket in Nigeria. Very, very important.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, Austin, we'll move on now. You're champing at the beats to talk about this issue. I said earlier that no one is being indicted here, okay? No one, absolutely no one. The Fancy Bears, the Arcas, they've done what they've done by releasing information, medical information on the likes of Rafael Nadal, on the likes of Mo Farah, Justin Rose, Serena Venus Williams, Simone Biles. Yeah, but they're not being indicted. The TUE, basically, it's allowed for them. They're allowed to use it legally, by the authorities to treat medical conditions. The only problem we have right now is that it's being made public. It's supposed to be confidential,
there you go.
known to the athletes and the authorities alone.
That's right.
Yeah, so no one is being indicted.
So the Fancy Bears, what's the objective? What are they trying? To say to you and I?
I don't know what they're trying to say.
You know that's coming.
Austin, I get what you're trying to say, but I don't. Yeah, whatever they're trying to do, whatever their intentions are, the bottom line is these guys haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong, because they have been given exemptions. They haven't been given,
When you hack into someone's system. It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
So how are they doing that?
Yeah, like I said, they have their intentions. But as it is right now, Nadal, Justin Rose, Mo Farah, they haven't done nothing wrong.
They haven't done anything wrong. But
because
those guys are trying to make sports followers, believe that they are not as clean as we think. No. Immediately went on social media
to try to clear the air.
Yeah.
I get all that, but fact remains. These guys are clean because they haven't tested positive to all this. For example, this TUE is a therapeutic and use exemptions. This medication that they use, they are allowed to use it, to treat certain, medical conditions. Okay,
bruv.
Yeah. What?
WADA has said that the criminal attack, they've called it a criminal attack,
Yes, it
has
is.
recklessly exposed personal data in an attempt to smear reputations.
That's what I'm saying. That's the intentions, but it doesn't make it true, right? It doesn't make it true. That's what they're trying to do, but there's absolutely nothing in this one, Austin. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. The only problem we might actually have with it is there's potential for exploitation. There's potential for these athletes to abuse these, opportunities they've been given.
And that's why I'm telling them wherever they are to stop, because it's not good for reputation of sport. I'll take it a bit further. Okay. The agency, talking about WADA, has also said it believes the attacks are being carried out as retaliation for investigations that exposed state-sponsored doping in Russia.
Yeah, spot on. So that's
so they are fighting a fight that no one understands.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't make the athletes.
And you're calling names.
It doesn't make the athletes, guilty of anything. Yeah. They can do whatever they want to do. They've got their intentions. I mean, obviously it's criminal, to hack into the database of WADA. So that's their own. They've done it. But we as fans now, it's left for us to know
what we believe.
Exactly. Can we trust
fans to say, look, just to disregard those guys and keep supporting our athletes, believing that they are clean, believing that nobody's just going to come out because of what happened to Russia and start trying to smear other athletes' reputation.
Exactly. Believing that none of these athletes are actually exploiting and abusing this particular situation.
I totally agree.